Hi everyone and welcome back. How are you guys today? You guys, I am so excited to be back today because today we're back with yet another 17 reaction. You guys, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little worried about today's video. Not really worried per se, more of nervous. I feel like every time I sit down to do a 17 video, I get slightly nervous beforehand and I don't really know why. I'm really hoping as I get further into the group and I learn more about them, it'll kind of fade away. But until then, we're just gonna have to deal with it. And yes, now for those of you who don't know, I am slowly learning 17. I'm trying to take the group in small bites. I know that sounds weird in hindsight, but to me it makes sense. Just breaking everyone down unit by unit, trying to get to know the units before I really dive in to actually see like full group videos, because honestly 13 is a lot to learn at one given time. How I did NCT I will never know, but yeah, so I figured why not do this as I'm doing it now. And yes, now for the last video in which I did the hip-hop unit. I really liked the hip-hop unit song, but the next in line was the vocal unit, and this is a song in which everyone was suggesting in terms of the vocal unit. I don't really know what to expect going into this. I will be honest, I believe I know everyone within the vocal unit. If I can identify them, that is another question. I have no idea. I'm really hoping I can, and yes. But yeah, so you guys, the song in question in which we are listening to today is titled Pinwheel. Now, I will say this, I learned very quickly from my last video that I should have read the lyrics prior to actually watching the MV. I made that mistake. I will not make it again. So yes, instead of watching or listening to a lyric video, I would say, we are just going to read through the lyrics quickly together, just so I know what's happening within it, because I do actually want to know what's going on in the songs, because honestly the lyrics are a big piece of the song in my opinion, and I don't know, I like to know what's happening. And yes, so I'm just going to read through them, kind of form an opinion if I need one in terms of what's happening, and we'll kind of go from there. If you don't want to hear me read through them, that's perfectly fine. If you do, you can stay. It's up to you. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's read. Let's begin. Okay. I waited for you. From far away, cold wind keeps blowing. A very small pinwheel, just blinking, standing there. Looking so lonely, as if it's looking for someone. Felt like I was looking at me. So he's looking at a pinwheel, just on its own. It's lonely and it's by himself. He felt like he was looking at himself. Okay. Many things happen, so busy without a breath to catch. Because of this damn world, it feels like we grew apart. Oh, if I say that's why we grew apart, excuse me, feels like I'm making it up so I have no faults. So I can't say that. I'm just facing the wind. Okay. So wait. So busy without a breath to catch. Because of this damn world, if I say that's why we grew apart, it feels like I'm making it up so I have no faults. So obviously they're no longer with the person in which this is about. They want to blame why they're separated on the world, but if they do so, it's saying that they had no part to play in while they're no longer together, so they can't say that. But I'm just facing the wind, much like a pinwheel does for the wind. The pinwheel moves for the wind, or the wind makes the pinwheel move, I should say. So the comparison, being by himself, because normally when you see pinwheels, they can be in like clusters and stuff, but they're standing alone. So are they comparing themselves to a standalone pinwheel, like being by themselves? I don't know. In the future, so I won't be sorry. I want to always be waiting. That makes me feel better. Even if you get lost and it takes you a while, come round and round back to me, even if it's far into the future. Like, okay. So I'm trying to like, I feel like I keep trying to make comparisons to pinwheels for some reason, just because that's what the title of the song is called. But to say like, no matter how long it takes, I want you to come back to me, even if I have to wait a while, just please come back. So they're no longer with the person in which this is about. That's very much clear, but it's very sad so far. People only see the outside and ask if the wind is cold. They just ask and pass by. Why ask if you're gonna forget anyway? Feels like the wind from you. So without a word, I'm just waiting. That's a very strong statement in my opinion. It's kind of like when you're sad and people ask you, are you okay? 9 times out of 10 they don't really care if you're okay or not. They're just asking to be polite. They're not asking because they're genuinely interested in why you're upset. So it's kind of like that, like, why ask if you don't really care? Why ask if you're just gonna forget moments from now what I said and why I'm actually upset? And to say it feels like the wind from you, the wind that is cold, the wind that is no longer there, the wind that doesn't care. So again, why ask? Okay, Like, that's actually very sad. Many things happen, so busy without a breath to catch because of this damn world. If I say that's why we grew apart, feels like it feels like I'm making it up so I have no faults. So I can't say that. I'm just facing the wind. In the future, so I won't be sorry. I always want to be waiting. That makes me feel better. Even if you get lost and it takes you a while, come round and round back to me, even if it's far ahead in the future. Feels like time was hidden and taken you too. Wait, feels like time has hidden and taken you too. Can't I see you? Sometimes I get bad thoughts, so I start to forget you. I'm gonna hold on to my thought for a second. But don't cry. It may seem sad, but I'm here for you. Even if you get lost and it takes you a while, come round and round back to me. Even if it's far ahead in the future. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm wrong about the thought that just passed my mind, but I have no idea, so I'm gonna vocalize it before we watch the MV. As I'm reading through the lyrics, what I envisioned in the beginning was someone separating from another person that turned out to be very cold, but unfortunately, even if you're in a relationship with someone, or may it be platonic or romantic, sometimes we get into these dilemmas where the person is very cold in demeanor, but you can't help but love them. You can't help but want to be around them, and when they leave, you miss them. And it's very odd, but it does happen. However, now that I've read the end of it, I feel like the person is no longer here, meaning they're no longer alive. Like, I'm missing you and I'm waiting for you, and even if we have to wait lifetimes to be together once again, I will be here. So please at some point come back. That's maybe why they're asking, like, why are you asking about the wind when you don't really care? Like, why are you asking me how I feel now that the person is gone when you don't actually care for my answer? Like, you don't have the feelings that I need, like, to reciprocate. Like, you don't understand what I'm going through, so why are you asking? Like, it's a nice sentiment, but it doesn't help in the end because it doesn't feel like I can open up, and that's just where my head is going. I don't actually know if that's true. I got a bad feeling and it makes me really sad, and I don't know, the song is very sad in nature regardless of that. But yes. Anyway, okay, it's fine. But yeah, anyway, we are now gonna watch the MV. I'm really sad at the moment, so I'm really hoping that I was wrong. But yes, let's do this anyway. Let's get into this MV. Let me make sure I'm recording that we are doing this. We are recording. This is good. Let's pull this up. Let's get the volume good. I really hope I remember everyone from the vocal unit. I know their names. It's just remembering who is my dilemma. But I think I got this. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh no, because he's got the ring in his hand, and now what? No. Oh no, this is beautiful so far though. That piano, oh my god, it's gorgeous. This shot is, oh, it's aesthetically pleasing.
저기 멀리 어느 생각 찬바람이 계속 부는 것 같아 아주 작은 바람개비 혼자서 그저멍하니 누군가 쓸쓸하게 찾는 게 꼭 나 같아
I know that's Xiangquan. Beautiful cheeks. I love him.
혼자서 그저멍하니 누군가 쓸쓸하게 찾는 게 꼭 나 같아 이런저런 일들 숨가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어진 거라 둘러대면 그냥 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼.
But hold on, I'm really trying to remember. Are you Joshua? No, you're not Joshua. I don't know who you are. Shoot, I really thought I had everyone.
너에게 멀어진 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼 구별하는 것만 같아 그러지 못하고 바람만 맞으며 소리에서 만훈한 너에게
Oh, it's a beautiful vocals.
잘못 없는 것처럼 구별하는 것만 같아 그러지 못하고 바람만 맞으며 소리에서 만훈한 너에게 미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린 때도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼 먼 날이라도
I feel like that's Joshua. I don't know. Okay.
사람들은 다들 겉으로만
I really like his voice. I really like his voice. It's so pretty. The green in this MV is gorgeous.
사람들은 다들 겉으로만 바람이 차지했냐 물어봐 그냥 그렇게 묻고 지나가서 다 잊어버릴 거면서 물어봐 너에게서 부는 바람 같아서
I think that's actually Junghan. Oh god, this is bothering me now.
그냥 그렇게 묻고 지나가서 다 잊어버릴 거면서 물어봐 너에게서 부는 바람 같아서 그저 아무 말 없이 기다릴 뿐인데 이런저런 일들 숨 가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어질 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는
Vocals.
일 뿐인데 이런저런 일들 숨 가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어질 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼 꾸며내는 것만 같아 그러지 못하고 바람만 맞으며 서 있어 만훈한 너에게 미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해
The background vocals are gorgeous in this, and I do notice that they're kind of like walking in reverse, and it's interesting, like wanting to rewind time, wanting to get back to that moment, and it's very impactful without saying it, without showing it. It's really nice.
미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린 대고 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼 먼 날이라 이 시간의 저편에 숨어버린 것만 같아
Oh,
널
it sounds so magical. It sounds so magical behind him. Listen to those up and oh my god.
먼 날이라 이 시간의 저편에 숨어버린 것만 같아 널 데리고 이대로 날 볼 수 없을까 가끔은 안 좋은 생각도 들었나 네 모습이 처져난가 그래도 울지마 슬플 것 같지만
To like pull away from that and to just have Woozy's voice by itself right there, it's so soft and it's so pretty.
그래도 울지마 슬플 것 같지만 희미하게 남아 있는 나를 위해 오랜 길을 잃어 오래 걸린 대고 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼 먼 날이라도
Wow. I just... Oh my god. To hear everything like that. Oh my god. That that was beautiful. That was beautiful and emotional, and it told the story without having to really go into detail, without having to tell it. It was so simple yet so creative, and I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I feel a little lost for words at the current moment. Normally that's not the case. Normally I feel like I have some at least thought process in terms of what I want to say. However, I don't at the moment. I felt like this video was so impactful yet beautiful and simple at the same time. There were no crazy extravagant scenes. It was just them in these gorgeous sceneries, and I felt like the story it told within it was enough to leave me feeling like I was missing a large piece of something. And I feel like that's the whole point, is that they're missing something and they're looking for a way to find it, that they're missing a person, they're missing a piece of time, they're doing something, they're trying to get back to that place. And I feel like I felt that just watching them sing, watching them go through these different scenes, and it was exquisite. Truthfully, their vocals are gorgeous. I really wish I would have been able to tell the difference between Junghan and Joshua. I'm gonna get better. I felt like I mixed them up, but I have no idea at the moment. I do apologize about that. But I just, truthfully, just listening to them sing, I felt like I was gonna cry numerous times. And granted, I am an emotional person, but I felt like it was a lot stronger listening to this. And I feel a little, I don't even know. Yeah. I don't even know what to say anymore. I have no words. I have nothing to say. Like, I feel genuinely like, what? Nothing I can say, nothing I can actually like form a cohesive thought on is nearly enough to explain what I just watched. Nearly enough to explain how beautiful the vocals were, how beautiful the scenery was, how impactful the song felt. And nothing I can say can do it justice, because it's, holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad, because now I need to watch more. Yeah. Please leave me more suggestions, because I need more. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I can't right now. I need to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this with me. I'm sorry this is a mess. I do apologize, but it happens. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I love you. I don't know. Bye.